Sup guys, this is Peter here and we are watching the first episode of a series called Builds Explained. I'll be presenting different builds, not just meta but fun and interesting builds too, and show you some general stuff like how to use the build, what weapons and runes to have, what are the pros and cons of the build, what can go wrong, can heroes help making the build even stronger, and even give you a rating in the end. So actually I had made a poll and we've got a lot of votes, thanks for this. And the very first build that I'll be showing you is probably my favorite elementalist build, the one I've been doing casual PvE all the time, and the one I had completed my first Guam with, Fire LA with Assassin's Promise and Meteor Shower. You might remember when we could only use 3 heroes and the rest of the party had to be filled with henchmen. You know, maxing titles was way more difficult, but this build always helped me out. It has great damage and not just single target but AoE too, since we have Searing Heat and Meteor Shower, also plenty of knockdowns, great finishing ability with You Move Like a Dwarf and Finish Him, and the elite skill Assassin's Promise can recharge all your skills if used properly. Alright, let's see the attributes. 16 fire magic, this is obvious, 10 deadly arts and 9 in energy storage. You know, we must give some ranks to deadly arts to extend the duration of the elite, this is a hex skill, and also get back more energy. Otherwise there isn't anything special here, even the weapons don't matter too much, since you can cast Meteor Shower instantly and also recharge the skills very fast. Of course you can use the usual 40/40 fire set or any decent fire stuff, or even a shield set and the spear, all these work well. Okay, now let's see how to use the build. Since Mesmer heroes destroy almost everything in a few seconds, I will slow down the clip a little. So I like to use Glyph of Lesser Energy first, followed by the Ebon Vanguard Assassin. This is a great way to distract the enemy and let them focus on the summoned assassin for some time. If there aren't many fools in one place, I just use Searing Heat and Assa Promise, and basically that's it, all skills are recharged. You can use another Evas, another Searing Heat and so on. If there are some bold up groups, use Glyph of Sacrifice and Meteor Shower. This can knock down fools even 3 times in a row, but in hard mode they like to run away usually after 2 hits, but still a great way to reduce some pressure on the heroes. You Move Like a Dwarf and Finish Him can be used anytime of course, because these are shouts and they deal 160 damage and cause deep wound on the target. This is a great way to quickly kill a single enemy, but seriously, the elite Assassin's Promise is amazing. The fact that you can reuse all your skills every few seconds is huge. You don't have to wait like 90 seconds for Meteor Shower. You can use it again if you want. You can even have 2 or 3 Ebon Vanguard Assassins fighting for you and quickly turn the battle to your advantage. This is a great example, grows in hard mode in a 4-man party. I know some of you struggle in low-man areas, and for a good reason, but look how easily we beat the Grows even in hard mode, and you know, it was against 2 Growl healers. Olias might have died, but this can be solved with some resurrection skills. Okay, now let's see what can go wrong. I guess you feel how important the elite skill is. If you can't kill your target in time, Assa Promise won't recharge your skills and you become kind of useless for a quite long period of time. Technically it's 45 seconds, then you can use the elite skill again. So this is the weakest link of the whole build. Well-timed interrupt from the monsters, or if you use the elite too early and you can't kill the enemy in time, or if there are some heavy hex removal enemies, this can all ruin the effectiveness of the build. Of course the Mesmer heroes doing their usual great job with coaster shutdown and interrupts will greatly reduce the chance for messing up your elite, and you will learn how to put the hex only on low HP targets quite fast. Let's say the enemy's HP is sub 50%, that's about time to use the hex. Also, if you know that hexes can be removed by some monks or mesmers, rather wait even more and only use the hex when you can kill the target instantly with the You Move Like a Dwarf and Finish Him combo. Regarding heroes, the usual energy surge mesmers are perfect, you don't have to change a thing, and you might have noticed I had received some extra energy regen every now and then. This came from the Beep Necro, of course, highly recommended, but honestly the Glyph of Lesser Energy is a decent way to maintain your energy level, plus the Elite skill also gives you 15 energy. Of course, feel free to use other variants too. For example, you can change Searing Heat for Firestorm, Fireball, etc. I would not recommend going into Air Magic or other elemental attributes, because Meteor Shower is just too powerful in my opinion, and you know, with this skill you can knock down the whole group 3 times. This is quite powerful. The only time I would not use this fire build is probably some destroyer heavy areas, because you know, destroyers are highly resistant to fire damage. In this case maybe you can switch to Air Magic and bring skills like Chain Lightning, Blinding Flash and so on, or just don't change a thing and simply use the Ebon Vanguard and the Shouts more. Right, now the rating of the build. I'll be using the same 1:5 ratio as the PVX wiki, so the Assa Promise Fire Magic LE build for me is a 5, so I consider this a meta build. Great damage, plenty of useful features like knockdown, crippled, burning, deep wound, and plenty of armor ignoring damage too, all the good stuff we need. Folks, this was the first of hopefully many build videos. Let me know how you like this one. Is there something missing? I'm still figuring things out. I'm open for ideas and also open for new builds. If you've got a good build, please share in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching and see you next time.